Out the way, dog.
Stay away.
Oh. Hi. Yes, I know. Do you want to be part of it too? Oh, good girl. Taylor, you're not famous. Hi. She could be in it. I don't think we have a choice. You're just going to be here all the time, aren't you?
Yes, we're in the credits.
But don't stand on the laptop.
She's scared.
Is she?
Anything, she's scared.
I love a good tipple before a show. Are you going to say hello to everybody? Look. No?
They won't get okay.
Hi, everybody. How are you? Oh, shit. Here we go. Oh, Kurt's watching. Hi, Kurt. You should have joined in this week. But you didn't because you're a dick and probably has other more pressing matters to look after. What's Audrey saying? Hi, Audrey. Sam, we don't joke about Matt crashing my car. Ow, get off. Stop it. Stop
Taylor,
it. Stop
away.
Okay. We have, this is going to be a great show. We have my older brother, Matt, and his wife, Heather. Hi. And we also have Taylor. Taylor, say hello. Look. No, she doesn't know who you are. So they're straight. This is going to be hilarious. Yes. So straight brother, straight sister-in-law.
Hi. I'm going quiet.
The great part about this is Matt's a real talker. So no matter what happens, it's going to be an interesting show, isn't it?
We'll find out at the end. None of you my friends except Kurt, so we're all good.
Well, you don't know. Your friends could watch this. I did tag you in it all.
Oh yeah.
For those of you watching at home, I've also put on Instagram if you want to ask Heather and Matt some questions. I will obviously filter through them. Just because, sometimes you don't need to hear this shit. Holy shit, is that your family? Amina J has left the conversation. Amina, calm down. They're all spoken for. I wasn't late, Mitch. No way, I'm going to be a bad friend. Why are you going to be a bad friend? I don't get what. Does she? She probably wants to sleep with Matt. Amina's a drag queen, but she's a very convincing drag queen. For the first time I met her, I thought she was a woman. I'm living for the pink hat. Do you want to show off the pink hat, Manny?
Is that it?
It speaks for itself.
Oh my god. Taylor's confession. Does she know poop?
Nope.
No.
Eats other dogs' poop, but yeah.
Oh, that's an odd fetish. But we don't kick shame here. Okay, so welcome to week 29 of
Dixit Dominus Domino meo. Forgive me, Daddy, for I have sinned.
Obviously, Matt. Oh, it's playing twice. Why is it playing twice? There we go.
Did it say Dix at the start of it?
Dixit Dominus.
Okay.
And we did talk about what this meant last week, but I can't remember what it was because I was very drunk and trying to not talk at Mum and Dad's house. Did you watch that week?
It sounded like you were whispering a wee bit, yeah.
Was I whispering?
It sounded like a little bit.
Well, supposedly Mum was watching it, so it couldn't be that bad. I don't want to be responsible for being the bad friend in front of your family, is where I was going with that. You've met a few of my friends now.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to be the bad one. There's a lot worse out there. So as I was saying before, if you want to ask some questions, I popped something up on Instagram for people. Oh, there's actually a few already. Great. This is going to be a good night. But Heather's a teacher, so we can't keep her up too late. Correct. She's also sober because she's a teacher and she's a responsible adult.
And she also sleeps all the time.
Cheers, mate.
Taylor, away. Get away. Okay. So Matt and Heather have both been to Doof. Guys, what did you think of Poof?
Well, we left at about 2, so it was only just starting to ramp up. But
I was pretty keen to stay, but they all wanted to take me away, so.
we lost Matt for a good portion of the night. He kept going down to dance on a podium by himself.
There was one point that I think I would left to go and work. And I was gone for like 10 minutes and I came back and I was like, where's Matt? And Matt was with his shirt open, dancing on a podium.
Mm-hmm.
So for those of you watching at home, it's a family trait. It's not just my fault. Samuel, is this the worst episode of Gogglebox I've ever seen?
Could be.
Oh, we're all pretty opinionated. Come on, have you go. Good girl. All right. Taylor, we're trying to do a show. So, Taylor doesn't care. That's fine. Okay, should we get started?
Go.
Yeah. All right, go. Number one. Okay, the first off, welcome and Heather and Matt. Just a side note, we're not going to be paying for any therapy that might come from watching this show. Okay? Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay, second off, disclaimer. Matt's his country straight boy. Forgive me, Daddy has been a learning curve for him. And no doubt my other brother, Kurt. If he happens to blurt out something offensive during the show, rest assured, Heather will beat the shit out of him. And I will then educate him. Matty, you going to do your best?
Yeah, we'll see. These beers going down well, so we'll see how it goes.
Okay, great. I'm going to have another sip of my wine. Hey, this isn't for you. Okay. This having a dog here just throws a whole different. I know, I love you too. Mitchell, I'm gonna ban your wretched whore ass in a minute. But hey, stop it. Okay, I'm gonna leave that phone there, and you're just gonna sit there. This has quickly become the Taylor Show, and now I've lost my clicker. So for those of you drinking at home, have a beverage. Where the fuck is it? There. Okay, great. Confession number 1. I've been struggling financially, so have stolen a few HelloFresh boxes from my neighbors. The delivery guy just leaves them outside.
Do you want me to get rid of the dog?
No, I love doggy cuddle. She can stay. What do we think?
My question is it a family HelloFresh box or is it just a single person's? Because a single person, okay, they can deal without it, but a family, you're robbing from kids there.
Oh, Maddie. Okay, that's a bit of a deep...
Straight away, we'll get into it.
Fair. That's fair enough. Heather, what do you think?
It's a hard one because there's so many other places you can go if you're struggling financially for food than stealing from other people.
We're so sensible.
This is very true. Aaron loves his country straight boys. Does your brother have friends?
No,
yes.
no friends.
He's
No
got friends, but they've all got standards, Aaron, so you're out of luck. Not forgiven, scumbag, not forgiven. They might be struggling too. Okay, so we've all got a general consensus here that stealing a HelloFresh box is trash. Justin has actually had one stolen before. I've got 4 free boxes, take them. Okay, so consensus is don't steal shit. It's trash. What do we say to that?
Just do better.
Can you do it with it? Just do better next time, though?
Probably not.
He's not coordinated enough for that.
I don't think
Just do better. Yeah.
Okay, next confession. When I found, this is really difficult enough for new TV. All right. Do you want to read this one?
I can't see that far.
I recently went open with my boyfriend and he got the clat literally within 2 weeks. Is that a sign of what? Oh, it's down there as well. Yeah.
Old Maddie. So this person recently went open. They turned their relationship into an open relationship. And within 2 weeks, their boyfriend got chlamydia. Chlamydia? No, syphilis. Syphilis is the clat.
No, chlamydia is the clat. Surely.
Well, whatever it is,
They'll tell you in a
I thought it
second.
was
Wait for a
chlamydia too.
second.
They will tell us in a second. You're right. But is it a sign?
Yeah.
Well, if you're going to go open, shouldn't you have boundaries? And shouldn't one of those boundaries be protected sex? Just a thought?
You're forgetting that gays don't know what condoms are.
Or boundaries.
Yeah, true.
Diet. Some of the shit. Jesus Christ.
Some of the shit.
Wow. Shit literally as well.
Some of the things we talked about on here have made you uncomfortable, haven't they?
Not uncomfortable, just wow. Okay.
I've been waiting for this for so long. Oh, the dog here everywhere. Okay. Look, if you're gonna go open, you've got to have the conversation. Do you wear condoms? Do you regularly test? Do you not sleep with trash? Those are some of the basics.
Whoa! Lost his hat.
What have you broken? Oh, your hat.
I need
Wrap
to-
your tackle kitties if you're out being cock pigs, prepping and everything. Do a poll of what? Do a poll of what the clap is. Okay, hold on. I've got to get down on my hands and knees. I just
Don't do it at
Don't.
my house, thank you, Greg.
don't you dare, Matthew Freeman.
This is proper doggy style, guys.
Dog's licking my face as I'm trying to read. Oh.
Oh my god.
This is the best. I wouldn't change this for the world.
Oh, Jesus.
Chlamydia. How do you spell chlamydia?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, you
Do
do
you want me
know
to
how to
Google
spell it. I'm pretty sure. That didn't take you very long to work that one out, Greg.
Look, I'm a switched on. I've spelled both of
1
them
hour
wrong.
in the end.
Wait, there we go. Syphilis. Yay. Okay.
Your dictionary knows what you want to talk about.
Get attacked by the dog every time I sit down. It's great. Stay there. This is going to be an intriguing night. Okay. Look at all the jokes.
So, Audrey, isn't she the nurse?
Oh, that's why the HIV is so common with the gays. Kurt. Oh, wait, it's good.
Delete it.
That one. Delete comment.
Deleted.
Greg is getting on his hands and knees. How original. It is. It is. I don't do it very often, but I'll do it for a quiz. You've got to have to. You actually have to attend the dick appointment to get the STI, babe. You guys are savage. Yes, the clap has gone out or chlamydia. Oh, did I get it completely wrong? Probably got a great joke, but hey. My cat with the dog. Simon, go home, you weirdo. Okay. Oh, did I click a thing? I clicked a thing, didn't I? Fuck. Kurt, you're going to get banned from the channel at this rate.
He wants that.
He does,
He
doesn't
will
he?
not say that.
Okay, next one. Should I break the 25-kilometer limit for the dick?
What is the 25-kilometer limit?
So in Melbourne at the moment, you're not allowed outside of 25 kilometers from your home.
Shouldn't it? Oh, yeah, I want to say
No,
that.
because I like the rules.
You are a bit of a stickler, yes. Maddie, let's flip it around. If you weren't married and you were in lockdown, would you break a 25-kilometer barrier for titties?
How long has it been?
Don't
Yes.
ask me.
Yes, I would. But,
Okay, so Matt would.
but I'm responsible now, and I would not now.
Am I going to get down on my hands and knees again? Thanks, doll. Look at Kurt. Kurt's having the time of
He's
his
sassy.
life. Okay. Taylor, stay. I'm just going to... Where the fuck is the thing? Stay, Taylor.
Nope.
Would... No, don't lick my face.
Taylor, away. Taylor.
For sex. Okay, I'm still here, team. I'm just typing.
On his hands and knees again.
Well, what are you guys going to do it? No, the thing won't get this far.
You
So.
spelled 25 K's wrong as well.
Oh, thanks, Matt. You can read now, you dickhead.
It's because I don't have glasses, I can read all the time.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm back. That was a lot. Well, are you trying to steal my seat now?
she wants to
Oh.
present.
She was sitting on a foot. Get off, Taylor.
It's like, no, you get it on my foot.
This is chaotic, and I don't know what to do about it.
What do they say? Never work.
Away,
Kids are animals.
away, sit. Oh God, no, she's not going to listen to me.
Who does?
Whew. Okay, I've missed some comments. What have we got? If you can't find dick within 25 kilometers, then girl, please. If you can't find... Okay, so everyone's saying if you... Kate. We all know Kate, don't we?
How good the dick.
Kate, you had sex on my car bonnet with someone we both know very well. Don't say it, Matt. We don't name names here. Don't you dare say it. You're not allowed to. Heather hit him. Stop the polls. Oh, fine. I'll stop the polls then. It's a lot of work to get down there. No, don't break the 25 kilometer limit. Even if it's been a wee while, it's naughty. Okay, agreed.
Agreed.
Yeah.
We did 5 months in different hemispheres.
So you and Matt.
Yeah, and we did just fine. Ish.
Ish. Okay, this needs unpacking.
No,
we're not going to do it on the live stream. Sit down, doggy. Okay.
I had a quiet.
You had a quiet 6 months.
Yep.
Okay, Heather, do you want to read this one?
My housemate got so wasted last weekend that he shat himself whilst passed out on the lounge. Oh, we've all had a mate that's done that.
Have you done it,
No.
Maddie?
No.
I would have expected you to have done it. At some point.
Oof, that's rough. No, I know lots of people that have shit themselves, so I just laugh at them. But no.
I double fountained once.
Pardon?
Double fountained? Yeah, but in my defense, it was barley, and I'm pretty sure I'd been given ethanol.
Ew.
And I just
Did you ask for ethanol though?
Well, normally I would have, but I'm not trashy anymore. So yeah, I was fine, and then I got back to my villa, and I just fell on the grass, and it was just.
I went to a house party once where a girl passed out, and somebody had to come in. They actually rang we were at high school, rang her grandparents to come pick her up.
Yeah.
And it turns out she'd shat her pants, and she was wearing fishnet tights.
Oh no! So it all got cut up on the way out.
Mhm.
We had a guy at work. We nicknamed Shipbreak because at a work mate's wedding, he ended up needing to go to the toilet and had to spew and shit himself at the same time.
So yeah, we know plenty of people.
That was actually the
That
second
happens.
time I was on the toilet vomiting, and then I had to sit down and take a shit, and then I vomited in the bathtub next to the toilet. But that was in Bali as well,
Shit,
and I
that's
can
spewing.
guarantee that was definitely must have been Bali or something.
Shit knows about spewing in sinks, baths.
Does he?
Yeah.
When?
Ask him about Chester. But anyway, another story. What do we
Okay,
think?
are we
Just do
forgiving the
better.
person who shit themselves in the lounge?
Just do better.
Yeah.
Just do,
No,
just do better. There you go.
Shit before you go out. It's
Yeah, of
you
course.
guys love all that, don't you?
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
you
I
should.
always highly recommend a good douche before you go out.
I'm
empty
not
the
asking about that, but I don't know, but I'm really scared to ask about things like that. So, but no,
Do you not
I've
know
seen-
what douching is?
no, no.
Really?
But it's really good for when you're constipated.
I thought that's what you had Metamucil for.
No, that's it's a process, Matt.
Oh, God.
Hold on,
told
Greg.
you.
You can't blame all your trash moments on Bali. Yeah, no, I can. People are just calling each other out now. Bali, BJ, Bethany.
That is a
Sorry, I
that
call her
is-
that in private. Bethany, yes, Bali is real. There's so much trouble. Okay, I didn't click that, did I? I must have. My mother told me of a sex dream she had about Donald Trump, and admitted that he's quite handsome man.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
That's the slogan for Just Do Better, surely.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, can you say just do better to your mum?
my mum finds Donald Trump attractive. Just do better. Like, she might be single. Just do better.
But who
Oh.
can actually see Donald Trump without actually wanting to vomit in their mouth?
He doesn't make me want to vomit.
Oh.
He just makes me want to punch him.
Oh no, he makes me want to.
Amina's gone back to the shit one as per usual. I know a well-known Melbourne queen who shat in her padded tights at a certain venue and had to fight her way through to the toilets, took it out, washed her hands, and kept partying. And before you ask, I don't pad. So drag queens pad their hips and legs to make the more womanly curves. Someone shat themselves so hard it ended up in their pads. People are gross. People are really gross.
Divorce your mum.
What? This is Nate. Nate's great. Divorce your mum. I mean, you could. You can emancipate yourself, but if you're old enough, just stop talking to her. I'm not going to forgive this sin because Donald Trump is shit.
Correct.
Mm.
Oh Jesus Christ.
We got a long one. Okay, I'll have a sip and then I'll read it for us all, okay?
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Looks to me like you might need some more wine
Mhm.
soon.
We brought it.
Heather just said I might need some more wine soon,
Mm.
but I've got a whole other bottle.
I might need more beers.
Oh, mum. Gassy though, because it's sparkling. Okay. First time I'm taking this off. It's too hot. First time taking LSD was at an unnamed Smith Street club. We all know what club that is.
I don't.
Well, you guys don't because you've never been. My friend and I took half a tab of acid each, and then an hour later made our way down to a certain club open till 7 a.m. We all know what club that is.
It revs.
You've never been to Revs, Matt. You're never up late enough. As it felt like nothing was happening, we took another tab each. Oh, that's dangerous. Then the night then spiraled into chaos. There was a guy there that I thought wasn't real and was just a troll. I apparently made out with multiple people. Time kept looping. I vomited in the toilet twice. I was standing looking at the dance floor. When my friend came and stood next to me, we looked at each other. I grabbed his hand and said, "Oh my God, you're real." And we hastily got in a taxi. Thinking we were home, my friend tried to offer the taxi driver their credit card to pay, but the taxi driver said, "We aren't at our destination yet." Looking out the window, we'd made it as far as Smith Street Macca's.
Which I assume is not very far away.
From the
street.
club they're talking about, yes, but maybe not to their home.
Right.
Like the club that they were at compared to the club that they're it's on the side of the city centre. It was the longest journey ever. But kids, this is why we always need to make sure that we understand our limits.
But also maybe not both of you get really, really, really high together.
Well, I mean, have you ever tried to be a sober driver for a drugged up person?
Yes.
Someone on drugs as well?
Yes.
Okay, well, yeah.
No.
I'm out. You guys can do the rest of the show without me. Because...
Look, don't push sober driving on people. It's not fair. Just do better.
I mean, it sounds like a fun night, and it doesn't sound like anybody got hurt.
But
they're making out with several different people who could quite easily take advantage of them.
yeah.
Is it taking advantage though?
Well,
Yeah.
If you're on drugs.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
They can't
Yes,
really
it is.
consent.
Yeah. Okay.
But we're not going to start the conversation
Yeah.
of consent.
Yeah.
Even though it's crucial. Doggo, go away.
She wants to get in.
I know she does. Okay, so are we going to forgive this person for taking too much acid?
Know your limits.
Yeah. Heather?
Forgiven. And just as long as next time they know not to do that again.
So you're saying learn from your mistakes.
Correct.
Are we going to do the forgiveness? The forgiveness? Yeah.
Which one's that?
Just do a crucifix with your fingers.
Yeah.
Hi, baby.
I'm just
hello. Yes, I'm here to stay. It's
I'm
fine.
sure she doesn't let your sister.
Oh, she's looking my bird. Stop looking at.
Well,
You need more attention than the twinks at a nightclub. She does, although she is a lot easier to please. Okay. During the first lockdown, my friend and I tried 2CB.
What's that?
I don't know.
it's like R2D2, isn't it?
R2D2, sure, maybe. While smoking out in our garage, we noticed how trippy the brick wall was. We decided that we should buy the wall a gift because of how amazing it was. Couldn't agree on what to get it though.
I don't know.
Get a new paint
A
job.
picture to hang on.
Get the grout redone. You know, something meaningful for the wall that they could use.
You see, this is a bit more realistic of when you should be taking drugs at home, somewhere safe.
Yeah. Okay,
Teacher
Mum.
mode.
You are.
I'm super
You're
sensible.
such a teacher.
I know, but I'm also sober.
Did you always do everything in the safety of your home? No.
No.
In England, how much of a party animal were you?
A little bit.
Hey, baby. Yes, I know you want attention, but I'm busy.
I'm just trying to think of what kind of gift you should get a wall.
A painting.
Yeah.
Another wall.
Like you.
Another wall up next to it. Then it's got a friend.
An insulation.
Oh, Maddie. You're.
Oh
nuts.
my god.
Suction cup dildo so that the pretty wall can fuck you. Daniel fucking Cass, you are a mess. We're gonna move on from that. All right, Matt, you're up.
I judge guys based. Oh my god, this is the perfect one for me actually. I judge guys based on what smartphone they have. Dick. I'm running. What am I running? Either a 5, an iPhone 5.
Or maybe even a 4.
Ooh.
We talked about today how he might need to do an upgrade, and he spilled a whole cup of coffee over it, which I think is a
But
sign.
the new ones are waterproof, so he would have been fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the old one still works fine. So fuck is all. You've done nothing for me. But
It's a good job I don't judge you on your smartphone.
It's a good
Well,
job
look.
I don't judge either of you on all your bullshit.
There is a lot of it.
There is a lot of it. Yeah,
That's
we love
awesome.
you for it. Well, look, if you're basing your value of a person on what they own,
material objects.
you're a piece of shit.
Mm.
Yeah? Was that too harsh?
Mm.
No. Good. Yeah. Stop judging people based on what they own. That's just bullshit. Simon says, a 4? Aren't we up to 12 now? Simon, Matt can't count. It's fine.
Hey.
You
No judge, Simon.
would have to be an Android user to write that. I mean, what? I mean, if you presents me with an LG Flip, I question things. I only question things when they've got like 3 or 4 phones.
I've got 2.
Because they're either a drug dealer or they're cheating on multiple people.
Well, you've got 2, but one's a work
One's a
phone,
work phone, one's a
home-
personal.
a personal phone.
Yeah.
It definitely sounds like an iPhone user. No, I don't think it is an iPhone user. We're past that stage now.
Motorola Razrs were the best, though.
Did you
No,
ever pick
not
one?
Yeah,
yet,
and you could shut them. Like you'd have a
No.
conversation. like,
When we
Not
were
yet.
growing up, all 3 of us boys,
had
Mum for
pink
Christmas.
Motorola Razrs.
No, we got one. We got the Nokia 2280 bricks,
Yeah.
and they were like indestructible. But we all used to change our faceplates. So like mine, when I was going out, was like a little glittery pink one, or when I was at home, it was like a Lord of the Rings one, just to butch it up around Mum and Dad.
Yeah.
That really works. Yeah.
Excuse me, they had no idea when I came out.
No.
Blissfully
Okay.
unaware. But then we like used to drop it in rivers and lakes and everything, and they were fine. Put it in rice and away you go. If your iPhone is a 4, but he has a 12.
Oh, I see what they're doing there.
Oh, Cameron, a 3.5-inch iPhone 4. I don't do anything that small. We're talking about phones, not dicks, Cam. Calm down.
Great comparison. But,
How do you sell your drugs on Wicker? Delegation.
they're talking about me getting an iPhone 4.
Yeah, they're laughing that you've got a piece of shit phone, Matt.
And look, I'd love to have a Nokia where it didn't have like smartphone functions.
And it
but-
had Snake.
Yes, or Snake 2. You just jump it up. But
You can still get Snake, just download the app.
Oh, boring.
Okay,
there's time for that sort of shit.
next confession. Maddie, can you read that or not?
Yeah, I dated this guy for a couple of months, twice with a year in between, about 4 years ago. Both times he ghosted for a year afterwards and never really explained why. I've moved back to the area again and we've been talking since the start of lockdown. We've been on 2 dates now and I'm wondering, should I let it go on a bit longer, then ghost him for a bit of petty revenge? or just let it find its own end? Ooh, yeah, okay.
Wow.
I see what you're doing.
That's a
man.
lot to unpack.
Let's unpack that.
Somebody's holding it.
Hello. Yeah, hi. I get it.
So it's what they're saying is they started dating this guy again for the reason to ghost him. Because
Doesn't say
they...
that.
Well, I mean, if you've gone back to somebody who's ghosted you, the dick must be good. Yeah?
Well, you're desperate.
Oh! Yeah, I can't disagree
Well, it's
with you on
lockdown,
that.
so he might be in that 25k
Well,
radius.
It might not just be in Melbourne. We've got people watching in New Zealand and America too.
I do. Oh, they're free then.
Well, not really. In America, not.
I would be cutting and running. Like, obviously, they're very aware of the situation and
Yes.
how shitty the whole thing is.
Well,
Cut and run.
I mean, my whole point of perspective is they've already treated you like shit twice.
Yep.
So why would you let them treat you like shit a third time? And
I don't agree
just-
with ghosting the person back. I agree that they need to leave, but they need to say, hey, this is not what I want. Goodbye.
I was going to do a poll, but the dog's lying on me. So we won't do a poll. Oh, yeah, okay, great. Sorry, baby. It's fine. I'm adopted.
You are hers now.
Yeah, I know.
She's adopted you, not the
I'm,
other way around.
I'm taking her home with me. Oh my god, Katie's watching too. Dignitize him and then ditch that bitch.
Is that what you did to Nathan? Waiting before the wedding.
So Katie is my cousin, for those of you watching at home. Dignitize him and then ditch the bitch. Look, just stop tolerating people's bullshit. It's bullshit. Expect better from the people around you. Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
And so what do we say? Just do better. Matt, you
Just
up.
do better.
Oh my god, I'm so proud.
There you go. Had a couple of beers
I've
and we're
never
ready to
been
go.
prouder of him. I still think this needs to live in the comments hall of fame.
Dignitize him and then ditch.
Oh, Katie, I love you. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Where's my clicker gone? If you're drinking at home, you gotta have another beverage. Shit. Where is it? There. Down. There. Okay, great. I'm a hetero, but I voted yes during the same-sex marriage postal survey only because I felt that gays deserve to be miserable too. Because you're married, how do you feel about this statement?
I feel this is
Be very careful, Matt. 'Cause
a terrible thing to say because marriage is not about being miserable.
So Matt just scored some brownie points.
That's what it's about.
I just you're fucked. But you voted just so other people could be miserable, but in
It's a bit
fact
rough.
you just gave us the ability to get married.
Yeah,
I don't
be
think
happy. There you go. But it doesn't mean you're happy just because you get married, though.
Amina's got a very valid comment. She says, "Oh, honey, we already are." Speak for you. Don't you lie on their laptop,
I won't, I promise.
doggo. You the dog.
I know.
Oh, sorry, Gassy.
You know what I mean?
We want the right, but we don't. We don't actually want it. Okay, so I'll say this, and I probably shouldn't.
Mhm.
But when we were talking about marriage equality, I was saying that I should probably go and finish my law degree because divorce court
It's where the money's
is
at.
going to be the most entertaining and dramatic bullshit you've ever seen in your life.
Surely there's going to be a TV show with that.
Can you imagine if I ever got divorced and how dramatic that would be? I'm
Oh,
going to get
because
married
the,
first. I get that.
The
but-
wedding's going to be fucking dramatic enough as it. Oh, you can't say that word, can you? It's going to be dramatic enough as it is. So.
Just gotta find a sucker. Mum and
Plenty
dad
out there.
are going to pay for the booze though, so that's fine. We just wanted to get married so we can complain about our shit husbands. I just complain about them anyway. You don't need to get married to complain about people. Gays do open marriage, so you voted for the minority of a minority group. Oh my god. Okay, next confession.
We can read around the dog.
Oh, the dog's fine. I wasn't feeling cared for by my boyfriend and hadn't had sex in months. I went to wet after work one day and ended up in an orgy with 14 guys. Fuck. Do you know what wet is?
No.
Okay, so
I'm
gonna finish reading it and then we'll explain wet.
Okay.
I came home and my boyfriend bought me flowers because he realized I wasn't happy. I didn't tell him what had happened. We've broken up since. Okay, so Heather and Matt, wet is a sex on site sauna.
Well, I was hoping it wasn't.
So
a swimming
it's
pool,
like,
wasn't
well, it is. It's a swimming pool, spa, steam room, showers, movie rooms, porn lounges, glory holes, all the good stuff.
it? I thought a pub was a good place to be, but
Well, the pub doesn't have glory holes, Matt. Some of them do, but not the ones you go to.
So, anyway.
Oh my god. So this person wasn't feeling cared for by their ex, so they just fucked it all up.
Yeah.
How bad did they feel when the flowers got given to them? Like, that's the shit thing.
No, I don't even think it's about how feeling bad. It's about why didn't they talk to him?
Well, I mean, I do say very regularly what the communication is crucial.
Oh, I was going to say cute.
It's key. It's crucial. It's the same thing. Yeah. I'm just glad that they're broken up because otherwise, that's really shit.
Didn't tell them what happened. That's probably for the best, to be honest. I wouldn't want to know. Would you? If the relationship was already over?
No, I wouldn't.
No,
I
I
wouldn't
wouldn't
want to know. No. But this person is definitely a piece of shit. So before we go on, 2 things. Can you like and share the first stream, please, you dickheads? Because that'll be great. Only 70 of you have, and that makes you wankers. Secondly, I've just popped the link in to the comments so that somebody can join us for a quick chat.
Oh shit!
But it's not a chat. You don't get to ask random questions. You get to read a confession. So it's in the thread. If whoever's first, we'll just keep going until
You threw
someone
that
pops up.
boomerang out, didn't you, bloody wallaby?
Who, me? Did you just call me a wallaby?
He still did.
I swear to God,
go
Mum
down.
dropped him,
I
mate.
was going to go about the convict, but I'd quite like to be a convict.
I'm not-
girl, but
I'm not Australian. I just live there, you douche monkey. Okay, so the next confession. When I found where my clicker is. There.
Do you know what? I think we've all been there.
chocolate cake is good. Is it
I
a
mean,
good chocolate cake?
Who hasn't sucked dick for chocolate cake? Like,
Probably this guy.
oh, Maddie.
But I do like chocolate cake, so
Oh,
Anything is possible.
Matt, don't
It's
joke
probably-
about this.
it's probably
You're
not the place
literally in a
to
room
do
of like 30 guys.
Yeah.
Audrey! Oh my god. Nurse Audrey's going to join us.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome.
Okay, guys, we have another special guest. We've got Nurse Audrey. Audrey here.
Yo, yo.
Hey, babe, how are you?
I'm good.
I can't see you.
Oh, hang on. I've got both my iPad and my phone going. I'll turn the phone off. Hang on.
Multitasking.
Oh, sorry, just a reminder to take my meds.
Overdue.
The one you mean?
Hang on.
Are you there, Beth?
Hang on.
Oh, Audrey,
Yeah.
how are you?
Hang on. Fuck. Hang on. Let me just. I'm gonna have to turn one of these off. Okay. Let me turn.
Okay,
this
I'm
off.
going to pop you on mute, and I'm going to bring my cousin in, and I'll come back to you, okay?
Okay.
Oh, she's there.
Hey, babe.
Bethany, how you
Hey,
doing?
Hey, BJ.
Hey Sam, how you do?
It's become a family affair. Bethany, for those of you watching at home, Bethany's my cousin. We actually talked today about you joining, didn't we, Beth?
Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
sure did. I chickened out last week, and so I'm like, screw it.
Get it done, babe. Get it done. Would you like to read a confession?
Chocolate cake.
Let's do it.
Okay, all right. Let me find the clicker. Here you go.
Jesus Christ.
Can you see it?
Is Will
Of course, I
asleep?
get this one. Okay. I jerked off in a clothing store changing rooms today. It was hot. I bet it was, you little freak.
Have you told Will this, or you?
Yeah, what does Will think about this?
Oh my god.
This is too funny. Bethany,
Sorry.
would you forgive this sin?
I feel like I've learned so much from the show, but this one's like,
Beth, did you miss like all of the shit confessions, all of the cum jar guy confessions? Because this isn't even that
It's
bad.
pretty tame in comparison.
yeah, I have actually missed a bit because I had to get Sophie down because she woke up. So
Sophie's my niece. She's beautiful. I love her. All right, so Beth, are you forgiving this person?
oh, for sure.
So forgiving.
All right, we'll have a coffee next week, and we can talk about your feelings. It's
Debrief.
fine.
Debrief.
All right, love you, Beth. Bye.
Last time.
Hi. Can I just say, as like somebody who's worked in retail,
Yeah.
that's pretty grim. Like, if you come across that, you know, you've got to clean that up.
Should we see Audrey? What do you
Yes.
think of someone jerking off in a changing room?
Well, can you imagine if he actually had like chlamydia or syphilis or gonorrhea or something? That's pretty fucking gross.
That's a really.
I see the nurse in me goes full infection control mode, and that's just fucking disgusting.
Infection control mode.
It is not forgiven.
I hope it doesn't get to an infectious disease
I was
control
gonna-
mode.
Well, I
session.
was going to say, to get infected, surely you'd have to like look it up or something.
Well, yeah. I
Well,
mean, you can touch it, and then you can touch
it's
your face,
still
or you can eat dinner, or.
incredibly unsanitary to even come.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
it's
Audrey, you
classed as
see-
biohazard. Coming in contact with someone else's
The super.
fluids, it's a biohazard. And,
But you see all those pornos where people like come all over the mirrors. Well, I don't know if everyone sees those pornos, but I do.
It's what you search for, Greg. You type it in and it brings them up. That's the way it works.
Hold on, here we go. So Robert works in a store. So he says, a guy took a shit in a pile of Hugo Boss clothes in Maya and used the change room curtain to wipe his ass. It's because they didn't give him a refund.
Everybody loves a refund. Like, it's pretty important.
again, biohazard.
Audrey,
You're supposed
what?
to be wearing hazmat suits to clean that kind of stuff up. Seriously.
Audrey, what could you catch from fecal matter?
Oh my God, E. coli, C. diff, Giardia, Cryptosporidium, like multiple diseases and
It's so
infections.
educational.
Audrey's our nurse. She's on the team as a nurse. Kiki, hey darling. Kiki says, "Oh my God, now I have to worry about my fave dish being a biohazard." Kiki, don't eat shit, darling. Oh my God, I know she means cum, but also holy
Does she
shit.
though?
Does she though? She does. She better mean cum.
I've seen some stuff on here.
So we're not going to forgive the person who came all over the store. But
No,
Audrey,
we're
do you want to
not.
read the next one?
If I can, I'm only on my phone, you see, and it's and
That's
I've got
right.
quite a
Can
few
you see
things.
it?
Your brothers play rugby, right? What do they think about more? What?
More
Gay
athletes coming out.
Oh my, like, you cannot tell me in the history of the All Blacks there hasn't been any gay All Blacks.
Oh, there
Statistically,
would have been.
not
There
possible.
used to be rumors all the time of some of them
Doug
like
Howard.
dabbling, but it was all very hush hush.
Yeah, but there was
For
rumors about
me,
Doug Howard as
personally,
well.
it doesn't make them any different for me. I
No,
mean,
what the
I've
fuck
seen-
has someone's sexuality got to do with their abilities on the sporting field, or
they might
court, or
be
whatever
the
they play
best
on?
rugby player in the world. Doesn't mean that you have to judge them on their sexuality, but there you go.
And actually, I'd probably say I've got a bigger respect for somebody who's in that public eye, in that kind of.
Yeah,
I think it's
I mean,
going to
you
take
look
one
at the
person that's
absolute-
currently playing,
the absolute top
and
rugby
then a
referee
lot
in
more
the
people will
world
follow
is
on.
Nigel
Yeah.
Owens, and he's openly gay.
Didn't someone come out recently? Like a.
As a Welsh,
There was an Australian player, ex-Australian player.
Australian,
Wallaby.
And he's still playing, right? He's the first person to come out in Australia that's still playing.
He's not playing professionally, but yeah, he's still playing. But he wasn't a Wallaby, and yeah.
Yeah, good for
All right,
him.
Ords, we're gonna say goodbye. We love you, and we'll see you soon. We're gonna get you back on for another disgusting session of Nurse Audrey. Okay?
Oh, can we? That was so much fun.
Well, the gays are out of lockdown now. They need all the medical advice that they can get.
Absolutely, yeah, I couldn't agree more.
All right, Audrey, we'll love you. No, we'll see you soon.
Love you lots. Bye.
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 And it's funny because my experience of rugby as a women's rugby player is that the majority of the team are gay. It's the opposite way around.
And
Yeah.
guys hate that.
Guys hate that. Did you say guys hate that?
Yeah,
Why do guys hate that?
it was a joke, Greg. But go
Well, it
on.
wasn't very funny, was it?
Guys hate that because they can't get with the women.
Oh,
I guess that's what it
okay.
is.
Now I get it. That's actually kind of funny. I got a little bit defensive. I
She
just,
gets defensive when she said a one.
don't you call me she. Okay, you go fuck yourself.
I like that.
Heather, you sleep on the couch tonight, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is an interesting one. right? Because
Yeah.
not many people come out when they're playing.
Well, I think it's getting better. Like even from being a straight guy playing rugby with guys that all play rugby, there's a lot more. I wouldn't say acceptance because that's the wrong word, but
Yeah.
there's a lot more. It's normality about it.
Well, why don't you talk about the heroes in Christchurch?
Yeah, because there's the Heroes in Christchurch.
Yeah.
There's the
Falcons.
Falcons in Auckland.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of LGBTQ inclusive teams around the world now that are coming into play.
But the one in Christchurch was only I think it was one of the first ones to play in a non-gay
league.
Yeah, non-gay league. Like it wasn't specifically for gay or straight or
Well, the ones in the Falcons in Auckland play in I think it's a social or a third or fourth div team.
Yeah, well, that's what the Heroes did. So,
And I have to say, the reception that they got was great. Everybody went down to cheer on, and
Yeah. Well, I got asked to come back for it. Who was running it? Someone we know was running it, didn't we? I don't know. It's a great team. If you're in Christchurch, go and look at the Heroes. If you're in Auckland, go look at the Falcons. If you're in Melbourne, look at the Chargers. If you're in Sydney, go fuck yourself.
There's lots in England.
There is, because they do the Purchase Cup, and there's another cup that they do
Bingham.
around the world. The Bingham Cups worldwide.
See, I know that.
Yeah, look at you.
So
Maybe.
there's two guys that used to run a pub that sponsored us in Twickenham.
Oh, well, Maddie, when you finally hit enough, you can probably go coach them if you like. You get a bit old to play now, aren't you?
Rough.
All right, I think this is the last one. Save this for last. What does your family think about all the gay antics and your show?
it's like gold.
Is it entertaining?
Hell yeah! I was just saying to Greg before how funny I think the people that comment on this show are. They are legendary.
Maddie, what about you? It's been a bit of a learning curve for you, hasn't it?
I'd like to say it's not been, but it has massively. I thought I knew what gays were up to, but obviously not.
No idea.
Yeah, look, I'd like to say they keep it close to the chest, but this is obviously a very good platform for them not to do that. So,
well, I think we normally do, but in this environment, it's welcomed to talk about all of the bullshit.
yeah, well, maybe next week you'll have Kumjar go on, so you can just sort of
Okay,
get him involved.
if anybody at home
It's-
knows Kumjar Guy, I want him back. I need to speak to him. I've got a list of questions. I want to do a little expose without revealing his identity.
Yeah, that is stuff of legends.
I mean,
That was when I started. I say when I started this 6 months ago. He was one of the first confessions that came up regularly. I've got it's just so filthy.
I just don't get it. But anyway, that's not for me to worry about. Imagine if he, God forbid, has to go to hospital and somebody has to come in and clean for him.
Oh my god! Could you
Imagine if his mum comes in and goes, "Oh, just go and clean this, his house, his room, his apartment, make sure he's all right to get back." And his mum has to go into his cupboard and finds this
jars of cum.
Oh,
well, they were in his fridge last I checked.
the
Ew.
fridge. Well, that's the first place your mum will go and clean that out.
Maybe she'll think it's mayonnaise and take it back to the family home. Matt, if I die, don't eat mum's mayo. Are you surprised by how many gays shit themselves?
No,
No,
but there is a lot of poo stories that
There
come
is.
out
there is.
because they're fucking hilarious.
There's a lot of kink. There's a lot of kink and slut and cheating and other stories as well.
Yeah, I would say majority are.
Robert has asked if I've toned the session down for the benefit of my family. No, we are now past the stage of me toning myself down for their bullshit.
We know this.
So we have a few questions from Instagram. I'm just going to double check that they're kosher enough. My money is on Gavin. She would fill jars quickly. That's gross. Okay. Who is the one person you think Greg should not have hooked up with and why?
To be honest, you keep your cards quite close to your chest in regards to who you have been or not been with.
I don't know.
We don't get a lot out of you in regards to that.
Yeah.
I don't know the name answer, but I think Greg and I both know who it is.
Yes,
And
you've got a history with somebody.
there's somebody out there, and I hope they're not watching, because find out who you are. Can't point the camera the right way,
Camera's over there.
but we'd have to have words. But I hope you're not watching, because
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm.
And that was great. We all learn mistakes. I have to do it 2 or 3 times, though.
don't we all? Next, please.
Next question is, why is Greg the way he is?
That's
Well,
a very
Kurt-
deep question.
Kurt took all the masculinity when they were twins.
And Matt took all the size, so I just got the brains and the charm.
I think we're all pretty close in size.
Excuse me, Matt. I'm like 40 kgs lighter than you are. Calm down.
Look, you can't feel all that goodness in the small body, so
The next question is, how did it go so wrong?
What goes so wrong? Oh, there's nothing wrong with you.
I know,
Gregory.
Luke's a cunt.
Greg. Well, where do we start? So in 1990, or actually,
The best year.
It actually was the end of '89. Mum and Dad bumped uglies, and that's where it all went wrong. So
the next question is, why is Greg single?
Because he needs to open up his heart.
not anything else.
No, everything else.
Matthew! Oh my god, stop.
Close your
Okay.
legs, open your heart.
You would be a very good boyfriend for somebody if you only
Or girlfriend. We're not judging.
if you only opened your cold black heart for somebody to come in.
My cold, dead, ice black heart. Next says, ask them how it feels to be the better brother.
Well, we'll just get used to it after a while,
Please.
In 2 years, we're just used to that stuff.
Beck says, should Greg be on an alcohol restriction of 1 bottle a day?
No.
Have you met our family? Who is that? Who is that?
Beck's one of my really good friends in Melbourne. We used to work together.
So she's not met much of the family.
No.
Yeah, just come over for a family do, and you'll understand why we're the way we are. It is what it is.
Agreed.
Well, let's just say last week I put your granny to bed and she doesn't remember how she got home.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
that's the kind
she was wasted.
of that's the kind of
White girl, 75-year-old wasted. That's what that is.
Second to last question, is Greg really adopted?
No.
he just likes to pretend.
I do like to pretend. It's a lot easier. Oh, this is gonna go. What is your best Greg story?
Oh, I don't know. You live.
Oh no, your one must be before Australia.
Oh yeah, when we went to Australia.
You mean when you took me out and you were sober driving and got me hideously drunk?
I mean, she couldn't walk or talk, and we're in a gay bar here in Christchurch.
I wasn't there.
No, and we were flying out to Aussie the next day on a family holiday, and the next morning, Jesus Christ, I've never been so hung. This was maybe 8 years ago, and I've still never been that hungover in my life before or after. And I was
She
throwing
doesn't
up.
even drink anymore.
Yeah, that's the reason why. And for every 20 minutes, I was throwing up,
Yeah.
and I had to sit in the car with your family that I'd only recently met,
Okay, so
puking
this
into
was
an ice cream
this was one of
container.
the first times we met, and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. Baptism of fire. You know, I'm either going to break you, or you're going to know what it's like to be a Freeman.
That's my job.
Man, stop. That was gross. But I just remember Auntie giving you, she was force feeding you anti-nausea drugs
Yep.
that she'd stolen from her friend,
Yes.
who was a midwife.
The worst
Yes.
bit was, I went the night before.
So it runs in the family, people.
The day before, I went on a rugby trip for a night and thought,
Yes.
I got back on the Sunday, I was driving back, I was like, oh my God, I'm so hungover. I wasn't driving, but I was like, oh my God, I'm so hungover. Heather's going to kill me. I hadn't heard anything from her all morning. I was like, oh, it's a bit weird. Got home, looked at her, I was like, oh my God, it feels so much better knowing that somebody's more hungover than me.
But in my defense, at least I made sure she got home okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You don't remember
But
shit, but you
I'm
were
sure
home.
you got me home okay.
My best Greek story.
What's your best Greg story? Because you've known me the longest out of anybody on the planet. So
I think the ups and downs, probably some of the downs in terms of he loses the plot. Like, I mean, I'm not a wind-up merchant. I don't like sort of angering people or anything like that. But Greg's quite a short-fused, and was one time when we were living in a house and Dad was working away. Mum was trying to control us, and then I think
For the record, Mum's like 4 foot nothing. Yeah,
and
she's tiny.
she just left the room. She had enough, and Kurt and I may have been sort of mentioning things to Greg, maybe just winding him up a little bit, just a tiny little bit. And he threw a chair at me, a proper wooden chair across the room.
That's interesting because, like, a couple of years ago, I remember you having a meltdown at Christmas over a chair.
Did I?
Yeah.
What was that?
Oh yeah,
About taking a beach chair to the beach.
You didn't want a beach chair at the beach. You didn't want to take one down. But when we got to the beach, you wanted a chair to sit on.
Oh,
Standard, Greg.
Matt,
Excuse
when
me,
did you, when did
I'm
you
the
realise
Mariah
that was
Carey
that?
of this family. Matt, when did you realise when Greg was gay? Good question.
I don't know.
I think Kurt knew before you did.
I think we both knew, but the funny thing is, with the first night, the night that Greg told me,
I was wasted, wasn't
well, I was far more wasted. I can guarantee you of that. So I'd just been kicked out of the cricket. I drank a bottle of vodka before lunchtime.
So for those of you at home, it's obviously a family thing to drink a lot.
And then got kicked out of the cricket because somebody threw something at me. And anyway.
You started a fight.
No,
Matt, you started a fight.
I didn't start it. He threw it at me. So anyway, got kicked out and then went to town. And the policeman that kicked me out of the cricket was there, kicked me out of the club, whatever. So I ended up getting a taxi ride home, not willingly, but got put in a taxi before the paddy wagon took me away. And then decided that I'd walk half the way. I was like, nah, get out. I'm getting to get out now. Got literally to the top of the road where I lived, and Greg ran me. I was like, what the hell's he doing? And I just was walking along, and Greg just burst out in like tears and was telling me all this stuff. And I'm like,
He has feelings, guys.
yeah, I was like,
They do exist.
They died about 10 years ago.
I was like, it's all good. I still love you. You're still my brother. It doesn't matter to me. Or whatever you want to do. Whoever you want to do. Whatever you know.
My favorite coming out was when I told Grandma, and she was literally just like, "Well, obviously." She literally said to me, she was like, "Greg, everybody knows. The only people who don't know are your parents."
Yeah. I think Kurt definitely knew first.
Yeah. Well, Kurt
It's the
used to beat the shit out of people for bullying me in high school.
I don't know.
I almost popped the tip then. Sorry.
What's wrong?
I don't think. Do we have any more questions? I'm just going to refresh. What have I done? Fuck, piece of shit.
What? You're a nice young man.
I said you're a piece of shit, maybe. Wait. Yeah. Oh my god, look at this. I just realized Daddy Greg looks like such a baby next to Matt.
That's why I'm sat in the middle. As a
So
buffer.
Matt's my older brother. He's not my twin brother, but we've always looked more alike.
See, I'm not as
better
ginger.
groomed version.
And I'm
Only
less
now.
ginger. So.
Yeah, but also I'm a lot prettier. So anyway, okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining. Can you make sure that you like, subscribe? Thank you, Matt and Heather, for dealing with the mayhem that is the gay community. Again, I'm not paying for your therapy.
I'll put it on Dad's bill.
Sorry, I've got his credit card details. I'll send them through. Sucking up so much. All right, everybody, it's like, what time is it? It's 10:30? 11:30. Fuck off. I'm done. Have a good night. We'll see you next week. Oh, no, wait. I'm not going to see you next week. No show.
Oh,
because we're going to be in Cromwell.
so we can still do it from Cornwall.
Should we do it from Cromwell?
We'll be there by
We could
10:30.
get your granny in on it.
Should we get
Yeah.
Grandma drunk and get Grandma drunk?
Done.
Okay,
Right.
okay, so.
Delete.
Yeah,
Last slide.
ignore that. Ignore what I've just written. This is what I'm probably going to regret this because I'm going to get written out of the will again. But next week we're going to be drunk in Cromwell, and we might just get our grandma drunk.
Oh, it's going to be so hard to separate it from the group. But we'll
Do
do
I
it.
bring the outfit though, or is it too much for
No,
grandma?
Bring it. It'll be fun.
I'll
Make
bring the
grandma wear
outfit.
it.
I'll bring the outfit. We're going to try and get my grandma involved. Mum will probably jump in.
Yes. Dad
Yeah.
will keep it well.
Dad will pretend nothing's happening and just ignore it like he always does.
Mhm. Yeah.
So we'll see you next week, live from Cromwell for my beautiful cousin's wedding. Have a great night. Fuck off and just do better.
Peace out.